Transform is nice. I actually wouldn't mind throwing that on instead of, like, an extra fire materia. I don't think I want to risk stealing right arms. But bombs are also not that scary, so maybe it's worth. The problem is, the longer I stay on that bridge, the bigger chance I have to get the pincer. Go, Fort, go! No need to do the bird fight, because it gives us Phoenix Downs. Could sell the Phoenix Downs, I guess. This is a really nice fight. 100% worth throwing an Ifrit here. 0 damage, get a ton of money, ton of XP. Oh yeah. 40 AP as well. Yeah. Like that. How much MP does Ifrit take? Oh yeah. I forgot. He got rid of the magic thing so you can't heal in the menu. There's somewhere else you can see how expensive summons are, I think. Maybe not. Which screen? I don't think it says it here. Check. Yeah, there you go. 34 is pretty rough. I might want to throw Chocomog instead. That is kind of expensive. I mean, Aerith doesn't have that much longer on the planet, but... keep in mind, I want to keep at least 80 MP to cast Bahamut on Demon Wall. Yeah, I always use the magic screen. I kind of forgot that check thing was a thing. I thought I remembered there being another way to do it, but yeah, I haven't used that screen in a million years. Nice, got this again. Chocomog this time. I could like all bio, but I think it's okay. Oh, we got Fat Chocobo. Maybe it'll kill him. Fat Chocobo the goat. Honestly, even regular Chocomog might one-shot him because Aerith has so much magic right now. I've like stacked her with magic. Some stuff to sell. What's good, Mr. Manny? Everything still exists, it just doesn't heal you. Anything that would normally heal you doesn't heal you. But it still exists. Like, he'll still cast it on us, it just won't heal us. Okay. First of all... Somebody else should probably get elemental fire here. And I think we give Barrett steel. Okay, if I run into the single bomb fight, I'll give it a shot. Maybe even the double bomb fight. Yes, okay, I'm gonna try it. I think if everyone else is defending, it won't be too bad. It's just, I don't want to get into a scenario where we're here all day, take a bunch of damage. I should limit myself to like 5 attempts or something. Although he's pretty slow. Like, really slow. This is the problem with stealing. It's really bad, and we're really low level too. This is why Carbon Bangle Hard Edge is just not worth it. Oof. Come on. Alright, I'm giving it 3 more tries. I'm running. It's not worth it. We have Molotovs. That was literally on the 3rd try. That was on the try I said I'd stop. Huge. So that's also pretty big because now we can save all those Molotovs for Gungaga. Have to throw one out. Oh my, no way! No way! Let's freaking go. No way. Okay, well now we have a right arm to throw at something else. I don't know what. Maybe Palmer. Probably Palmer, because they're not going to throw at a Materia Keeper. Techno Freak. That's my favorite. Daft Punk song. Techno Freak. Demon Wall. I don't know. At that point, it's not as... maybe, though. Honestly, maybe. Do I want some Maiden's Kisses? Probably. Probably. Yeah, Turbo Ether sell for 1, unfortunately. I'm so used to looking at things like tents and being like, yeah, I'm not selling that. can get Molotovs here, too. Alright. Time to go get Kate Sith, who's actually pretty nice. He gets 9s as well. He doesn't come with materia. Oh, wait, no, he comes with Transform. Does he? He comes with Manipulate, and I thought Transform as well. So I think he's 9,800. But he can be a pretty nice tank, actually. He's relatively tanky. He can be our tank after Aerith, maybe. Because Barrett's going to be hurt by that point. Wasn't thinking about it till now, but is the Wutai side quest worth doing? Sounds silly, but if you do it right, you're not going to take like any damage. But there's not really much there useful. It's a weapon for Red 13, that's not great. Actually, it is good. It's like the best magic weapon for him, but I'm not using magic with him. And then what do you get from Yuffie? HP Absorb, right? So that's useless. So yeah, I don't know if doing the Wutai side quest is worth it. That's a skip. You're skipping something. That's a skip. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to. But like I said, if you go in and you just run right to the end of the mountain, and then you just throw a right arm at Raps, like, you can pretty much take no damage. I guess there is a very small chance that turn 1 he just like arrow 3's Cloud, but... Do I have 3,000 gil? Oh no! I don't have 3,000 gil. Man, 3,000 gil really is a lot. I never realized how expensive it is to get into the gold saucer. Literal scam. It's always max HP with no materia. So like if you take off all of your materia and you have 1,000 max HP, then materia will always take off a percentage of 1,000. It's not like cumulative. You cannot trade out Cloud, and yes, if he dies, the run's over. So a lot of this is trying to protect Cloud as much as possible. I guess I'll sell the 4 slots. I wasn't gonna, but... I need the money to go to Scam World. Final Fantasy VII selling casinos to kids since 1997. Just to get in here and get arrested. When's the earliest we can do Chocobo racing? Because there's a couple things like Enemy Away and Hero Drinks from Chocobo racing that would be potentially good. Well, I don't think we can get Hero Drinks until the Highwind, but can't you do the betting on races without racing before that? And you can get B rank from that, which I think Enemy Away is B rank. I do wonder if trying to get Enemy Away early could be a good play. But you're throwing away your money at a chance. I might just end up being broke. Kate Sith is oh yeah, he's a ladle. Ooh, Sid should be Whisk. I like that. I like them for Sid. We're waiting until we want them. That way they're the highest level they can be. There is no limit to how long you can wait for them, right? There's not some weird, like, Disc 3 they don't show up or something. Diamond Weapon's the latest you can do the Wutai side quest, but that doesn't mean you can't get Yuffie. Does Sephiroth do that? I'm contemplating getting Vincent earlier, but I think Yuffie is definitely going to be as late as possible. Maybe once we have access to the Conformer, but the Galnica is terrifying. I don't know if I even want to go to the Galnica ever. Even though I'm sacrificing 2x cut and the Conformer. It is so scary down there. Any of those enemies can just nuke somebody. So we might not be going down there. Maybe we could get the Rising Sun from Diamond Weapon and then get Yuffie. But stealing from him would probably be a nightmare. Yep. Now, one really cool thing about this mod is Manipulate is actually insanely good. It's probably the only challenge I've ever done where Manipulate is good, but it's really, really nice. When you have someone like Aerith who can't do damage unless she's using MP and you don't want her to use MP, she can manipulate somebody and they can do the damage for her, and that removes that somebody from the fight so they can't do damage, and it doesn't cost anything. So Manipulate can be really nice. The only issue is not everyone can be manipulated. I have a silver armlet, but I sold all my armor, so I can't give it to Cloud. R.I.P. Okay, so this is an absolute mega ultra code red run right now. Luckily, the two faces only counter, so as long as we don't attack, we're fine. But if you attack those things, they have a 1/4 chance of using, or 1/8 chance of using self-destruct, and self-destruct does 75% of your health. So it would do 7,500 damage. So we are not fighting those. I don't think there's anything else down here we want. I think we're just going right to Dine. Dine doesn't do poison now. He just does a bunch of physical attacks. I'm kind of tempted with how little damage Dine does. I'm kind of tempted to throw Molotovs instead and keep the right arm. Because the right arm could be really nice for other fights. Especially Palmer. Palmer is actually kind of scary because all of his attacks are magic. Okay. Back to my crew. I think we're pretty fine the way we are here. I forgot the transform you get from Kate Sith has 7,000 AP on it, which is pretty big. And honestly, part of me wants to just sell it because it gives you a ton of money. Aerith needs cover back. I'd love to get laser, but I ain't learning that. We also need to make sure we don't get hit by laser. Yeah, I think we're just booking it. I don't remember how laser works. I don't remember if he uses it as a counter or if he can just throw it out. Let's not find out. Let's just get the heck out of here. Okay, good. Ow, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Stop that. At least it wasn't laser. Okay. Don't think anything matters here. Basically, give him the Protect Vest. I think it's a misconception that Dyne does fire damage. I will put on Elemental Fire just in case, but I'm pretty sure he does not do fire damage. I will give you a better lightning materia to level it up. And I'll give you a better all materia to level up. And I'll give you a better ice materia to level up. Actually, you should level up cover. And it gives him vitality. I'm really afraid of, like, forgetting something before a fight. Yeah, like, all of his attacks are just physical damage. That do, like, slightly more damage than the previous one. That's all he does. Which is fine, because this is a 1v1 fight with a character that you might not even be using. And it's not like the Kamari fight in Final Fantasy X where they scale to you. Dyne doesn't scale at all. But it would have been cool if he at least had something. So you could be like, oh, if I equip the fire ring, this fight is easier. This fight's just kind of a nothing. A give Barrett the restore materia and you win fight. Yeah, so Molotovs are pretty dang strong. Just a free 350 damage. The only downside is that they're fire, so they don't work on things that are fire resistant. But other than that, they're just a better grenade. They fall off quite a bit faster than grenades, though, because damage starts to ramp up pretty quickly in the mid-game. At this point in the game, we would probably be doing 200, 300 damage if we weren't so underleveled. Yep, yeah, he has fire on his table. Just like straight fire 1. Which we utilized for our version of the fight in Crucible. His little gimmick is that he can use materia. So he has a bunch of materia type moves like fire and reflect and cure. No. Far away from Materia Keeper, we still have Gungaga and Cosmo. Cosmo being a very big, important section. Really scary section, but really big reward. Me? Gungaga. Someone messaged me the other day about looking into whether or not you can multiply Ramu here. We found a way to duplicate Shiva and Ifrit. It'd be so cool if we could duplicate Ramu as well. Like the 3 elemental spells just so happen all 3 of them can be duplicated. But there doesn't seem to be a way, unfortunately. His idea was that you pick it up right as this guy walks by and potentially cancel the text box. But he walks like just barely far enough away from it to where you can't grab it. And even if he did, there's no way to like refresh the room to make the materia pop back in. But very cool idea. And man, that would be so cool. I still can't believe we found a way to duplicate Ifrit after finding Shiva. Yeah, if you lose the race, you get back into the room. But, you weren't able to... You're not able to, like, start the race. I kind of want to check and see if there was a way to get that guy to, like, talk. If there was a way to talk to that guy at the same time as the materia popped up, if it would even work. Can this guy move? I'm gonna lose because this guy's just, like, in my way. And also, for some reason, the text of the Ramu materia is set to not get overwritten. Because when the announcement comes up and says, like, man your stations, it doesn't cancel the text like you would expect it to. So it seems like they knew that it would be a problem. Am I gonna lose? Bro, this guy. Oh my god, he pushed me across. Nope. He almost pushed me across the start line. Or the finish line. I can't believe that. I used the trick and still lost because that guy was in front of me for so long. Imagine if that was a game over and the run just ended right there. Fork. Bro, what are they feeding these chocobos? Look at this guy go. I don't know what's going on. Look at how far ahead 3 is. We don't have access to the minigame module, so I don't think he'd be able to do it. Well, I know he wouldn't be able to do it. But one day, when we have access to this, Sega Chief should update the mod to, like, take away the getting stamina back thing. Just for the joke, because it's technically healing something. Make the Chocobo race hard for no reason. Alright. Get me out of here. I do not want to fight a harpy and get aqualunged. Let's get Big Guard. These guys cast ice, right? So give me Elemental Shiva on Cloud. And then a Talisman. And a Protect Vest on you. And Power Wrist on you. And Cloud now gets a Silver Armlet, which is big. Also, now that I have extra armor, I can get the Silver Armlet off of you. And give it to Aerith. I need to change these so they're not getting double AP. Man, materia is actually a bit of a puzzle to solve sometimes on what I think is going to be useful later. At this point, Aerith can just equip whatever she wants. Where's my really good fire material? There it is. How expensive is Ramu? 40? Forgot to put on manipulate. Kinda need to do that. Nice, I got the 3 at least. Nice miss. Come on, Barrett. Come on, Barrett. There you go. Might as well just do this. Might run out of MP at some point. Big play. Got big guard. I'll probably leave it on 2 people so we can for sure get it off right away. The only scary thing is it costs 56 MP. So a little bit of a yikes over a long period of time. No, Aqualung is too strong. Why do I want big guard? Do I really need to answer that question? I can buy 4 more. I'll just buy these. Although there's also shops in Gungaga which do have some good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think these will be worth it. I think they'll be worth it. Oh shoot, I do need seal. Well, I don't need seal. It would just be nice, but I think I'll just use Frog Song instead because seal's like 1500, I think. It's funny how much money matters. I really didn't think money was going to be a big deal, but because we're running away from so much. Oh, it's 3000. Yeah, no. We'll just use Frog Song. So let me actually think for a second. Is there a world where we get Aqualung here? Aqualung is pretty expensive. It's going to be good against... Well, Lost Number and Materia Keeper were probably... Well, Materia Keeper we might actually fight straight up. Lost Number we're not. Palmer, it would be good against. I believe it... Oh, I know it sucks against Demon's Gate. I think it actually does 0 damage on Demon's Gate. And then it's pretty good on Red Dragon and useless against Genova. It's probably not worth it. The bigger problem, though, with Aqualung is we have no way to mitigate it other than M Barrier. So I think it does, like... Well, actually, with Sadness... Sadness and M Barrier, I don't know how much it's going to do. But I would imagine, like, 700-ish. So really, like, that's an okay trade if it's going to be amazing, but I don't think it's worth that. Especially since we'll get Trine potentially on accident. It's still going to do a lot of damage. It's still going to do like 700 damage, I think. Would be my guess. I'm gonna go with my gut. Say it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Also, I'm going to the desert because I don't want to get jokered. There he is. Can you not? So Aqualung normally does like 2,000 damage. M Barrier will have it to 1,000, and then we get 30% from Sadness. So I'm guessing around 700, 800 damage to everybody. Get out the car, Cloud. Okay, so what we want to do here... well, The frogs really don't do much damage anyways, so I don't think Big Guard's worth it here, so I think we just stack enemy skills on Cloud and have him attack the frogs and hope we get frog-songed. But we have to be careful. For a couple reasons. We got to be careful of the Touch Me F fight. And we also have to be careful of Gagagandis petrifying us. Let's just hope for a... There's actually a single frog fight in Gungaga, but we can't get there. Let's hope for a Gagagandi and 2 frogs. It's Yuffie. Let's hope for a Gagagandi and 2 frogs. That's not that. This fight's not a bad one to fight for XP. By the way, correct me if I'm wrong, but Reno is the one we want to kill, right? For this fairy tale? That's Yuffie again. No. Yeah, it is. It's Reno for the fairy tale and Rude for an X potion. Or you kill them both at the same time and get both. But we don't need the X potion. There's an X potion, right? Yeah, there is. Answered my own question. Come on, there's like a million frog fights. Just give me one of them. Not the pincer. I mean, if it has to be the pincer, it has to be the pincer, but I would prefer not the pincer. Okay. Try to get rid of this guy before he petrifies anybody. But I think it's probably a moot point. We have a soft. Nice. That is what we needed. Can you guys, like, unfrog my friend? Please. Or just miss. It's cool too, I guess. Throw my single soft I bought. Wait. Aerith has the E skill, doesn't she? No, I give it to Cloud. We're good. Stupid frog song. Give immunity to frog, get slept. Get immunity to sleep, turn into a frog. And they can't win. At least frog song wakes you up. finally. All right. Now. Oh, I got a soft back.